Hey, welcome back. Got a few bourbons added to the shelf this weekend, actually 4 of them. And I'll be reviewing those over the next couple of weeks. But today I'm going to start with one of them. But I picked up Old Forester original, let's see, where'd it go? Old Forester original batch. This is the Old Forester 1870. I picked up, this is the one I'm most excited about, but I'm going to save it for now. This is the Bell Mead Reserve Cast Strength, batch 20.06, 55.6% alcohol by volume, 111.2 proof. Bottle number 1050. The lady at the ABC board there in Mocksville, North Carolina, ordered this, she said, months ago, and they finally got it in. As soon as I walked in the door, she's like, "Hey, bourbon guy, you need this." So really appreciate her on that one. Very excited about that. I also picked up Town Branch, and the one I'm going to review today is I.W. Harper. So the Old Forester was about $45. This I.W. Harper I got is about $35. The Town Branch was $35, and then the Bell Mead was just above $60. It was about $63. So, but well worth it on all of these. But let's get into reviewing the I.W. Harper right after this. All right, here we go. I.W. Harper. This is I.W. Harper Distilling Company. This comes in at 41%, 82 proof. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey since 1872. Anywhere, anytime, it's always a pleasure. So, just says I.W. Harper on the bottle, kind of raised lettering. I don't see an age statement. It doesn't say anything that I need to pay attention to about. It just says bottled by I.W. Harper Distilling. It is Tullahoma, Tennessee. So, I don't know why they say Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Bourbon is just USA. So, anywhere in the U.S. you can make a bourbon as long as it's the right 51% or more corn, and you distill it below a certain proof and barrel it at or below a certain proof, and the mash bill's correct. So anyway, I.W. Harper. Let's see. Good cork pop on that thing. Smells like bourbon. Let's pour you a little bit here. And again, if you're late to the party, I always pour these because I record my videos in VR180. If you have the visors on, you can look down and see that. If you're using your phone, just tilt it, you can see it. Or if you're on a computer, take your mouse and you can scroll. For the best experience, however, you really need the VR visors. It looks literally like we're sitting across the table from each other. All right. So let me pour me a little of this right here. And I like this bottle. It's got the good rim on the top. Keeps me from having to prevent the alcohol abuse running down the side. All right, let's give her a spin. Light in color. I can tell you that. So I'm not expecting a deep aging on this, but let me get a little air in it. And okay, nose. It's pretty punchy right on the nose. Now, I know I.W. Harper makes, and I'm interested to try their different ones, but this is like the base one. So I like starting there on some of the things, like the Wild Turkey 101, and then go up through just to see what their lower end brings. Decent legs on this thing. They're good trails, and they're running moderately thick, so probably going to be a good tongue coating out of that. I am picking up some rye spice in this. Some good wood notes, vanilla though, and the appley fruits coming through. apple and pear probably. But yeah, there is an underlying spice kick to that, at least on the nose. Let's get that first sip out of the way. I don't like to give too many notes. That is some really good legs. I don't like to give too many notes on the first sip. Let's get the palate used to the bourbon. I can tell you that is very pleasant. That is really good. Good legs. Wow, they're getting better all the time. That is some slow trails coming down. Again, not too many notes. I didn't get near the spice on the palate as I did on the nose. So let's give her another sip. Coats really well. There's a lot of vanilla in this coming through. And some regular fruit notes. But I am getting a little bit some woody notes in there. Not too heavy. Again, it's a very light amber in color, but I try not to let that influence what's going on. If you like a fruity bourbon, you're really going to like this. You know, it doesn't go into the deep, dark fruit notes. It's more like a fresh, sweet fruit. And that's really what's kind of coming through on this thing. Not as much of a fruit salad as, say, the Duke bourbon, but it's more a few fruit noted, where the Duke is multi-fruit noted. But this is pretty sweet, very easy to drink. I mean, it's lower proof. I'll say lower. It's over, it's 41%. I think that's what I said. Yeah, 41.82. So it's a way down on that low end. I kind of moderate my proofs by 90. I mean, if it's below 90, I call it a lower proof. If it's above 90, I say, it's right in there, or above 100. We're starting to get into, you get into the 111s and above, and that's usually typically going to be your cask strengths, barrel proofs, things like that. But I like the 120s on those, but the 118-ish range, somewhere along in there. I'll tell you what, this is really, really good, and I would like to put it against a Basil Hayden's and see, because for the price at that lower proof mark, because this is 4080 right here, so we're right knocking on the same door. Now I can tell you Basil Hayden's is probably a little, maybe, yeah, a little darker, a little bit darker. Let's see. Oh, close, very close in color. See what the nose does. Okay, this hardly has a nose after this one. Yeah, so you're getting a lot more punch out of this one, but yeah, let me swirl this one. Yeah, I have to try these. Okay, very similar. And for the price point, you're going to get a much... I like this one better, actually, than Basil Hayden's. Oh, yeah, there's a lot more flavor going on here than it is here. Even though it's like sweet fruity, there's a lot more going on over here, complexity-wise. I'm really excited now to try the different variations of the I.W. Harper. Yeah, I mean, it just floored Basil Hayden's over here. Yeah, similar noted, but this tastes watery compared to this one. Yeah, it has that back to back, this one tastes like I'm rinsing my mouth out after drinking this one. Yep, a little bit of that peppery in there with this. But man, that fruit and vanilla is coming through. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. As always, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell down there for notifications. Share me out. And I promise I'll keep bringing you these videos.